I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. I spoke back.
Please, you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odour and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No, 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 no. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Beardo. And... chat of sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Beardo looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitbull. CRL, if you clip that, I...
Oh, Beardo! Hello,
you...
chat. I was about to write in the chat, buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. They didn't line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts! Peanuts!
Fire him with your penis, Beardo!
Side-Eye Guy. He's that posh. He's like James Bond, but with a sock. I've been stunned. I got him through the stun. I'm getting accused of hacking for that. Good evening, Beardos, Weirdos, Bozgoals. How are we all doing? See that? Professional looking and everything, man. And I'm not muted, I don't think. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and all of that stuff. Hope everybody is well. How many have we got in already? I can't see. They used to tell me. They used to tell me. 159 in already. Good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's this? A wonderful stream to watch while working? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Don't get into trouble, though. Because I make lots of noise, and I say naughty words, and you may get into trouble like this.
Yeah. Oh, fucking twat.
Sorry. Camera's looking sharp today. That one I still can't get right. This one. This one I still can't get right. It just looks washed out. I think it's just it's a cheap camera. That, apart from the weird orange tint to it, I've almost got that sorted. But that Logitech G, whatever it's called, looks decent, right? Hope everybody is doing well this evening. I hope everyone's having a good day. Weather is still fantastic in the UK, a bit cooler. It's nice. I've been indoors editing all day. Miss Geek is lurking while she gets ready for work. Just going from work, didn't realise it was this late. 'Tis late. If you're 9. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, hello to you. So let's do the participants a bit quick. So tonight we have a Wakefield. A Wakefield, I've had your gift, but it'll be going in a video. Thank you very, very, very much. Al Rar, Amy and Ozzy, Angie Brooke, Bean Sawyer, Big Dan, Bill, Stacey, Blue Sky Lissa, Booking 1961, Catherine Lawrence, Kaz Scala, Chris Yule, Christine Bissett, Claire Davey, Collie Crazy, Craig Adams, CRL, Damn It, It's Karen, David Binch, Dawn C, Dawn Emery, Deadeye Survivor, Dean Bailey, Donald Spears, Doomed Lottie, Dorset Paranormal Investigators, Dodorius Ash, Enger, Joanne McNulty Jones, Fahab, you beautiful bastard, Firefly Kelly, Gillian Daniels, Giuseppe Stromboli, Glasgow Ghost Hunters, Granny Dumpling, Groot King, Haley, I See Ghost Cats, Jane C, Jenny J, Joe Griffin, John Tennant, Jolene, John Boy Patton, Kitty W, Kaylee J, Paranormal AMF, Kitty Etheridge, L Skipper, Laura Wilson. We're having a little chat with you in a second. Laura Wilson. Lee Leslie, Little Miss Mayhem, Linda Coffey, Loretta Mooney, Mama Geek. How are you doing, Mama Geek? Marie, Jane Ginjuice, Melanie Finnegan, Mgal. Michael Smorto, Michelle Hughes, Mike's Mysteries, Miss Kratos, Mr. Badgers, Moonbase Delta, Mrs. Bob the Beard, Hannah Connor, Mrs. Geek, the Beautiful Wife, Nanny Pups, Nick, Derek, Paranormal Fun, Paul Dolan, Paul Harrison, Rebecca Visnicki, Richard Watt, Roger Bowen, Side Deathful, I think so. Sandra, Scorpion Midas, Squiggleworm, Stacey Smart, Stephanie, yeah, you too. Steve Dodsley, Sue Fleming, Sorry Supernatural, Susan Holby, Tan, Teddy Baloo, Dark Carney, Paranormal Monkcast, the Paranormal Monkey Justin, Tommy, Trekkie, Turtle, Val, Wayne, Dawson, and World to Rights. Laura Wilson. Just something we want to ask you and your daughter in the Beardo household. The hell is this? What the hell is this? You're both banned. Damn it, Karen, it is a lot of names, but that's why I start doing it earlier and earlier, because if like 300 people are in there, I'll be here all night just reading names. Do not encourage it. You missed my name. Jenna Lou, I am very, very sorry. Maybe you didn't type until after I got through the J's. That's a sweet shirt, only if you like the Backstreet Boys. I will be wearing it on Sunday. The t-shirts from Cassidy May will be Sunday shirts. For today, I'm wearing a Nightmare on Elm Street t-shirt. Sent to me by the wonderful Chris Fat Rabbit. He sent me three Freddy Krueger t-shirts. I was going to do a nice little video of them in as well, but I've wore them all already before I started filming. I'm not wearing it now. Gillian Daniels, I do apologise, but you must have been late. John Boy, hello to you. Another excellent t-shirt. You do like the Backstreet Boys. I do not. Love the new shirt. This one. Me want one. Oh, there's two you can have. Your shirt needs to be ironed. It's wrinkled. It's weird material. You can't iron this stuff, and it's straight out of the packet. They're very nice t-shirts. I was going to wash them and hang them to dry, so... But they're like... These things are huge, but it's like a really light nylon or something. I don't know, but they're really cool in the heat, so absolutely fantastic. Fat Rabbit rocks. He absolutely does. Very, very kind. And the blanket they've bought Mrs. Geek. Next level. It's all the Stephen King book covers on a giant blanket. And she loves to catch up on the sofa with a blankie. Dorset Paranormal, how are you doing? You need an NWO t-shirt. I'd wear an NWO t-shirt. You need the Freddy hat too. You ain't wrong. Good evening, Gingy. Deep down you do, Beardo. I do not. In fact, one of the songs I thought that was by the Backstreet Boys that I hated isn't even by them. It's by NSYNC. Devil isn't bad, he punishes evil. I agree. Have fun, but there's a price to pay. I'm on that side. Obedo, you have no idea. I think Louisa sent me a Backstreet Boys t-shirt as well. Chris Banks, it is 4 sizes too big. But so comfy. So comfy. You know, it's not for going in the pub wearing, but so comfy. That guy Jack, howdy. Howdy doody. We know you love NSYNC too. Is that a Jada Ector 1 on your shelf? Yes, it's the Jada Ector 1 and the Batman 66 is in the corner there. I believe, yeah, CRL sent me that. That I bought for Mrs. Geek. And the Batman 66 was a gift from CRL, along with the Matchbox Star Wars racing cars up there. I couldn't think what they were called then. But you can't put washing on a line, someone may pinch it. That's why I dry roll in the conservatory. The conservatory's like an oven. So in the summer, it dries clothes like instantaneously. It's great. Don't mind a bit of Take That. I think I'd rather the Backstreet Boys than Take That. Beardo Street Boy. Thanks, Constanza. Paranormal Party Pooper, hello to you. I'm so happy that you finally decided to embrace your love for the Backstreet Boys. Oi, I know who you are, prick. Can you give our Jackie a rar? Jackie, rar.
Rawr. Rawr.
Cheryl, that car has always been... That car has always been on display there. It's been there since you sent it here. The Star Wars ones I've put on top of my Funko Pops, but they were in the shelf there, and you couldn't see them. Wait, if I do... Where is it? That one? You can just see them up there. Behind the Wookiee. I did it all for the Wookiee. Beardo, you're a borderline hoarder. Yeah, but when I die and my kids are rich, then we'll choose a hoarder. I mean, my kids have got a lot of shit to sell, but still. Spray the bottom left of your screen with your white bottle. Do you know what? I don't even know where my piss off ghost spray is anymore. Oh, it's hanging up over there. You can't see it. Unlucky. Nice to see you, Neon Ninja. Who's slagging off the Beastie Boys? Nobody. I like the Beastie Boys. The devil is real? I don't believe so. But you're entitled to your beliefs. What did you do with the fuck octopus? The fuck octopus is still in the cupboard there. I haven't moved the cupboard yet, but it's probably going in between the desk and stuff there with all your guys' stuff on. But it's still here. Well, in fact, I'm getting rid of that chair in the corner. I'm getting rid of the X-Rocket chair so I can put some display stuff there that you guys have sent in. Backstreet Boys Funko Pops exist. I don't want them. I'm out of room for Funko Pops anyway. Even Funko Pops I want, I can't buy. Can you have a Wii, Leslie? Yes, you can. You're excused from class. You can go for a Wii. Man vs. Ghosts, hello to you. That's my uncle, Jenna Lou. My uncle's excuse for hoarding. He's got a life-size bust of the Crow and an Imperial Stormtrooper. That's not hoarding, that's collecting. There is a difference. It's like getting mounted like a prize fish capture. I'm going to send you a duck. I've got 2 rubber ducks in my car. They were on the cupboard over there, but now they're in my car because my daughter's got a collection of rubber ducks in a car. So I've got a Batman duck and a Thor duck sat on my dashboard. Would you go to the Aleister Crowley house? I would, but not the one that everyone in the UK was filming at a few years ago, because it's in the wrong fucking place. Loads of them. I've seen... I've seen the owner of that house get interviewed. And, yeah, they're all in the wrong place. I'm sure Mythos said about it as well. There was tons of people going there saying it was Aleister Crowley's house, and they were wrong. What is that cable for? Oh. Sorry, I've just found a cable under my desk. Beardo, an extreme nerd hoarder. Yeah, I accept that. I have a Darth Vader duck that I got from Amsterdam. That's cool. I'll wait for the chat to slow so he sees my comments. Enger, it is really difficult for me, with even 270 people in here, to keep up with every comment. I'm scrolling. If this isn't important, you're getting a hammer. How fucking far have I got to scroll? Right, we've scrapped that. Can't find it. Crowley murdered cats. Hope he's in hell. See? There's multiple houses there. There was an abandoned, like, shithole that everyone was going to up on some mountain somewhere. People were saying it was Crowley's house and it wasn't. Andrew Hills, thank you for the Beardo Get Scared gifted membership. I appreciate you. Hey, look, take bit, got it. Currently, I've accidentally collected cats. There are 14 cats here, 9 kittens, 5 adults. Broke up with my partner and got stuck with the cats in the divorce. I'm not saying anything. I'm not much of a fan of cats. I would never hurt a cat, but I'm highly allergic, and they're assholes. They seem to know I don't like them, and they'll come near me and like rub on me like, yeah, sneeze, fat boy. Barleys and Dragons, hello. Alexis Artemis, hello to you. Cyril, one of them the average price of the others, like Nick and Brian, were £80 plus. Fucking hell. I'm not complaining. No, that's why I said the hammer and not timing out. The hammer is funny. Timing out is for idiots. You are not an idiot, Enger. Don't worry about the streamers missing comments. What happens to the more popular a streamer gets. I mean, it's impossible for me to read 275 people all talking at once. Imagine being in a room, 275 people, and they're all talking directly to you, and sometimes welcoming people into the room, and they all start speaking at once. You ain't going to hear nothing. Dogs are better than cats. I adore dogs. Absolutely adore dogs. They just, more personality, you know? Cats only have one personality, and it's asshole. Good evening, Martin Weller. I hope you're well. I've got 3 cats, and you ain't fat. I mean, I got a bit of chub on the front of me, but that's because I had 2 weeks of investigating, and I just ate junk the entire time. But you don't miss my thank you above, but I understand it's the nature of chat. I appreciate you, Scorpion Midas. But you know what? I watched some shit in my day, but I've watched Celebrity My House is Haunted. Jeez. I mean, Help My House is Haunted is bad enough anyway without adding celebrities to it. You can't deal with one person speaking. Fair enough. Justin's being controversial. Nah. Dogs are far better than cats. Better get scared. Sorry I'm late. Johan Drigo Westgate. No worries. Jet Hudson. Hello to you. Good evening. My cat is an asshole. I won the passed away a couple of years ago though. She was. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbour's dog. But you can covet the cat. Dogs are the only reason I have TikTok. Fair play, Giuseppe. You love my dachshund. Fiona Johnston. Fiona Johnston. Hello to you. I have 2 cats and both of them are fat. If I was a cat, I'd be like Garfield. Lasagna. I have 3 cats and you're not wrong. See? Ah, it's somebody shouting in my house. I could send you a Hansa catalogue and get you some cuddly ones. What? Worldwide Ghosts, hello to you. Beardo, can I please get a Negan for the hubby? Yes, you can.
Hot diggity dog, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity dog, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Rip it in Nebraska, hello to Nebraska, hello to you. No excuse for eating junk on investigations, naughty Beardo. Hey, listen, when I'm travelling 5 or 6 hours up a bunch of motorways and you pull over and the only thing you can get is McDonald's or Greg's or Burger King. Beardo, can I get beard tips? Yes. Listen closely. Stick with the really awkward eye contact. Stop shaving. That's how you grow a beard. Stop shaving. But use beard balms and beard oils to stop your skin drying out and stop you getting beard rough. My cat thinks he's a dog. My mate Mike has got, or he did have 2 cats that we called non-dogs because we taught them to play fetch with balls of foil. Excuse me. And they sit and stay. Incredible. One of them I wasn't allergic to, which was bizarre. He had a black cat, Charlie, and I wasn't allergic to him. But Seth, if Seth come near me after he attacked me because he knew I didn't like him, eyes swelling, scratches everywhere. I'd rather have a crow or a raven instead of a cat. I'd love a bird. Nightshade, my black kitten, likes to sit in the bath. Well, when it's full. I guess stuffed animals replace all the animals I'd love to care for. Probably safer, right? All 4 cats have different personalities. Yeah. Do they? Paranormal Monkey Nexus cats have punctured my hot tub lid 3 times. Oh. See? Cats are assholes. Good evening, Arbo Climber. How you doing? Beardo, get scared. You look like a deadhead. I feel like I should know that reference. And my brain is farting. Did you end up working out what happened with the moving doll? Eerie Nerd Gaming. I think it was just simply the guy walking across the floor, shifted the floor, and it's just turned on an axis because of his body weight. But I did have a phone call with him this morning for an hour-ish. And basically, I will be going to the Stoke Haunted Museum. First time to sit with the owners, have a conversation, get a private tour of the location, all of the dolls, but then they're going to provide me with certification and where things have come from and stuff like that. And then basically, they're going to invite me back on numerous occasions to either attempt to debunk so they can take on board what I'm saying to eliminate false positives, which I think is a fantastic idea, or hopefully that I will get some sort of, you know, event that will mean something. So, fair play to them. They reached out. They had no problem whatsoever with a debunker looking at them, and they were like, it's really good that somebody has looked at us, and you know what, wooden flooring on that little table. Yeah, but come up, have your fill. Look around, and then we don't think you can say if it's haunted or not from one visit, so we'll arrange multiple visits throughout the rest of the year, and hopefully you can experience something, or if not, you can break things down, debunk things, and we can learn, which I think is absolutely fantastic. That's 2 locations, well, 3 technically. My haunted hotel did it. I don't know what that bang was. My haunted hotel did it. Richard Felix did it, but Richard Felix was the only one to approach me just off the bat and be like, I want you and a team of your choosing to come and investigate my haunted jail. And I'm like, fair enough. And it was fantastic night. I'm editing that now. And now Stoke Haunted Museum have reached out. And if this is a trend that continues, where locations that want to be taken seriously start reaching out to legitimate teams or debunkers or both and be like, come to us, see if you can get an experience, see if you can break things down. I think that's fantastic. I think that's a massive step in the right direction. So when people are like, oh, you're nothing but a hater, you're toxic, nobody takes you serious. Well, Jason Halls is one of the more famous names in the paranormal. He takes me serious. Richard Felix, a very well-known name in the paranormal. He takes me serious and invited me some... Do you know what I mean? I may have forgot to mention this at some point. Kieran O'Keefe watches me as well. So, there you go. These people saying that we're just toxic and we're not changing anything and we're not making anything any good, they're off the rockers. We are changing things. Things are getting better, and people screaming about Para-Unity. Para-Unity's already alive. Watch the teams that work with debunkers, the locations that are starting to invite debunkers and serious investigators. That's Para-Unity. Not accepting fakery and bullshit. Amy and Aussie, thank you for the 20 months. You want a bird? You bloody don't. Yeah, but your bird's slightly psychotic, right? Never mentioned it before. I know, Lee. I kept it under my hat, you know? But I've got a lot more things planned. There is a certain prison that I will be going to soon-ish. So that's another one. And me and Fahab, in the summer, Fahab lives in a historically crazy place. A historically crazy place to do with hauntings and battles and things. So we're going to do some wild camping videos and some ghost hunts out in these apparently haunted woods and haunted villages and stuff. And so that could be pretty cool. But what's your thoughts on Dead City? Well, the rights, I've only ever watched them in a video with other people that were up to shenanigans. So, you're friends with Jason Halls, you never mentioned that before. You know what? I try not to mention it anymore because some people, Jesus. Oh my God, you so low because you're friends with Jason. It's like I've seen you in other channels' comment sections. They fake as fuck. Silence. Has the museum got in touch with yourself? That can really be good. Yeah, I woke up to an email off them asking me for my phone number because they wanted a conversation. And I was bracing for how dare you? You better take that vid. Nothing like that. Very, very pleasant guy. He wishes it was Jason Mewes. Absolutely. Playing Call of Duty as Jason Mewes is the highlight of my day. And I have spoken to Jason Mewes a few times back when I was on Twitch because I used to raid my channel over there. And he'd say the following. Hey, Beardo. Thanks for the raid, bro. Pew, 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 pew. That was about it. But, you know, he's a busy man. But still. Spoke to Jason Mewes. Tried to speak to Silent Bob, but he just did this. Beardo did a video on Dead City and Adam Mark. Ah, yes. You're right, John Boy. Which is probably why I've never got back round to them. Tell us more about Kieran O'Keefe. It's been a week since you last mentioned him. It was your fucking podcast. You remember my Twitch? My Twitch is back up and running. When I'm doing the gaming streams in the day, the Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday gaming streams, I'm now duo streaming over to Twitch as well. Last night I was bored. Mrs. Geek was working, my daughter was out, so I was like, oh, I'm going to play some Call of Duty and streamed it to Twitch. Streamed to 40-odd people for most of the night, which for Call of Duty on Twitch, for me, that's just gone back to the platform. Brilliant. Andrew Hill still have above ground, so I'm marking it. What? Hi, Blue Sky Lissa. Dion, hello to you. So that's interesting. Haunted Echoes, looking forward to meeting you soon. I haven't given anything away, Haunted Echoes. Just saying I got a lot on. But Haunted Echoes reached out to me, it's got to be about 3 months ago now, wanting me to do locations with them. Fair play to him. Beato's mates with Kieran and Jason Oars, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I mean, it's not that I don't like to talk about it. I just, if I'm proud that people that I used to watch on the TV or still watch on the TV, involved in the paranormal, enjoy my content, then I'm doing something right. Never used Twitch, to be honest, any good. It's pretty much like my YouTube gaming streams, other than people can trigger jump scares or jump scare sounds and stuff, which they do all the time. I have a 4080 GeoForce in my PC. Was it a 4070? I can't tell. It might be a 4070. Ran into Jason Mewes on Fortnite, it was funny. Yeah, it was when I used to play Fortnite that he was playing. He plays a bit of Warzone as well. But Twitch is cool. The only thing with Twitch is the ads. The ads are a nightmare over there. Every time I looked up to read chat, it was like ad in 40 seconds for like 2 minutes. Like, what the fuck? Can Fiona please have a Pete the Possum? Do you mean Possum Pete? Yes, you can. And that is for Paige.
Rawr. Rawr.
Have you checked out Travel the Dead with Katrina Weidman? I think she's pretty legit. The name rings a bell, but I don't think I've ever watched them. So she changed the streaming schedule. I forget what day it is. And I'm late. I haven't changed my Tuesday. My Tuesday has been a Tuesday for as long as I've been live on this channel. Just read your post about your grandparents. Very moving. Appreciate that. I can't remember what I've done. What did I do? Oh my gosh, I love the Possum Pete. That was so adorable. You're welcome. Beardo, guitar on the wall. Estevan, Midnight Blue Acoustic. No, that's Mrs. Geek's Fender. Could Rosa me have a dude bro, please? Yes, you can.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Dion, happy birthday to you. Yes, you can get a wee as soon as I remember where to put the button. Chat, wish Dion a happy birthday. One of the best horror games to play. It's a game called Visage or Visage. It's really difficult, but pants shitting. Pants shitting. Can I get a rawr for my son Kobe? Kobe, rawr.
Rawr. Rawr.
Lee Broadhurst, thank you for the 8 months. APRF, yes. I've seen that, Enger. They are absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Love the scientific look at it. But did you watch Ghost Theory Jingle Bells? No. Unless there's something very, very obvious and very, very clear, I have no desire to cover Ghost Theory again. The last time I did it as respectful as I could. There was very little drama. There was no clapback from them. So, you know, if I'm going to do it again, it'll be much in the same vein. I'm not going to be doing my usual stick with them because it doesn't do anyone any good. It seemed to work far better with me just looking at it analytically. What's the ghost theory jingle bells? I don't know. Scariest moment in any game ever is the piano in Super Mario 64. You've never met Dolores from Visage. Outlast very scary and has chase scenes. Yeah, I'm not so good at chase scenes because I panic. I'm going to lurk up, go play COD as you've got me addicted again. Good. Get better at it. Let's get them dubs. I'm not watching any GTA 6 trailers. As soon as I see a trailer, I'll mute it and turn away from it. I don't want to see nothing about it because I'm just being set up for disappointment because they've pushed it back, and now they've pushed it back a year, and if you're a PC player, you've got to wait another year. I am not buying a console just to play GTA 6 and then have to buy COD again, and I'm not doing it. Mike O! How you doing, Mike O? GTA 6. Hey, listen, I'm not slating them for pushing it back. I would rather them push the game back and bring it out so it's working fully as opposed to every other AAA game I've bought in the last couple of years that has been broke from day one. Did you see Dolores in the nudie? Yes, I did. Did you ever play the Resident... I've played all of the Resident Evil games. The only ones I didn't enjoy was Resi 5. No, Resi 5, I even enjoyed that. Resi 6, I hated Resident Evil 6. Hello there, arts and craft lady. Your pillow is on display, look. There. You know what you need is a round table debate with all the paranormal groups, like a question show. You can sort this shit out and then we all have to get on. It won't work. There are certain people that don't put me in a room with them. You know, whilst I have been calmer in my videos of late, you will never ever get me having an adult discussion with ghost theory or proving demons because the personal shit. So, yeah, that won't happen. I've tried to have conversations with people, but when I get lied to, I block them from my emails. I don't want to hear from liars. I don't have the time for it. Because unlike a lot of the debunkers, or some of the debunkers, because I have a belief in the paranormal, when these people lie about it, for example, Mr. Grey, when he watches Clear Fakery, he gets mildly irritated by it, but he's like, well, he doesn't believe. He'd like to believe, so he doesn't get quite as angry. I get angry about it because I believe, and every time I see a shit video and all of this bollocks, it's like you've just taken away from anyone ever taking us seriously. Tracy Potts, thank you. Flurio's Phantom Files, good evening to you. Hope you're well. Did you get your ceiling sorted? On GT3 investigations, all stood in a room and jingle bells started playing out of nowhere. 30 seconds later, they're acting like it never happened. It's like seeing a ghost. A full-bodied apparition. I saw a shadow figure. And then a door slipping is the most paranormal thing you've ever seen. Well, it's great. I think that GTA 6 and other games delays because things are tough in the States and they're waiting for Trump to get things going again. I don't know about that. I think it's just the state on gaming. And don't forget, all of the consoles are releasing new consoles soon. I think they may be holding off for that. I get irritated at the stupidity when I see fakery, but I find it funny at the same time, the ridiculousness that's going on in front of my eyes. I'm amused by some of it. But the ones that argue back, the ones that maintain they're real and they're clearly not, that really grips my shit. Boss's Food Fight, Cynthia Bossy Boss, how are you doing? Thank you for the $10. Watching with my daughter, she's leaving for basic training in the morning. She asks if she can have her 3 favourite buttons, Rar, Negan and Dude Bro. She even said please.
Rawr. Rawr.
Dude! Bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot.
Wait, I think I did that early. I'm very sorry. I hope your daughter does well. I hope she enjoys it. Looks so cool. Thank you, Beard. I'm going to send you, Mrs. Geek, some more gifts. Some of it will be more for your real birthday. Appreciate your arts and crafts. Thank you very much. I think you should investigate Bodmin Jail. Isn't Bodmin Jail got the upstairs is now a hotel? I like GTA 5 campaign, but the reason it's taking so long for GTA 6 because Rockstar turned into the very people they took the piss out of in their early days, and they're all about the GTA 5 online. Yeah. But it's everywhere. I mean, apparently Call of Duty are bringing back the thing that drove most of their fans away in download content. Paid download content. So new maps paid for. Ridiculous. And I think it's on top of the Battle Pass. Disgracing. Disgracing? Disgraceful. Kitty Etheridge in lurk mode. I appreciate you. Hi, Beta. Would you wish my Miss Sandra all the best? She's struggling with severe spinal pain. Sandra, I understand spinal pain a lot. I hope it gets better for you. She's laughing so hard. Thank you, Beardo and chat, for the good wishes. You're very welcome. GTA is going to have to be very different to make it worth playing. No, we don't. More of the same with better graphics, more lewd jokes and insane circumstances, and I'm in. GTA will make a ton of money off the roleplay community. Yeah, didn't they try to stop it at one point because it was modded? The new room looks great. Sarah McDonald, thank you for the £10. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's taking a bit of work. Not done yet. All of this stuff down here has got to go. This stuff down there I got to stack under the desk. And then get the PC behind and get a second monitor for Mrs. Geek's PC. And then when I'm streaming the stuff, that'll be on in the background with stuff on the screens of channels that I like. Like Dandalf and the Weege Brothers, and Ghost on Trent. And what's that guy with a mask that sticks hot dogs up his... Oh, hi, Crow! You've never owned or played a GTA game? Oh, Cheryl, you're missing out. The story modes are incredible. I missed who said about the spinal pain, but see if you can get gabapentin. It saved me. Andrew Hills, thank you for the £5. Xbox PlayStation game price increasing to at least 90. GTA 6 rooms are be at least 100 for the standard. Jesus, I better get them Twitch hours in. Thing is, I can't even stream GTA on YouTube because every time you get a car, there's copyrighted music. And YouTube are a bit more fussy about your language because some of my gaming streams I've monetized after they've ended, and I just got to yell an amber warning to say that it's can't be monetized in certain regions, and it's because of my language. I wish you'd play Little Nightmares. I don't think it's going to freak me out, because it's a side-scrolling, cartoon-looking game. The last GTA I enjoyed was Vice City. See, I played them all. I remember all the cheats on GTA 1, 2, and 3, and loved it. I've been watching troll videos in GTA RP. I tried GTA RP. It was a fucking headache. Don't lose character. Yeah, but how do I do that? Don't lose character. Oh, fuck off. Out. I crap at GTA anyway. Couldn't do the first event on 5. You had to follow your friend. Love 1 and 2 Little Nightmares. How will Trump's tariffs affect the gaming world? I have no idea. It's all digital now anyway, innit? You know, I haven't bought a physical copy of a game since Cyberpunk. And I'll never buy it again. Shell, I've got 2 motorbikes in the garage, but they're up for sale. I don't think I'll be able to ride them again. My niece decapitated me and then went back. When I went back single player, I still had no head. And he says that because he's scared of the long neck teacher in Little Nightmares. No, I'm not. I've seen people play that game. It ain't scary. Alright? I didn't get on with gabapentin for nerve pain. It really knocked me about. Fair. I did GTA RP for 8 years. Furia, were you very sensible in that game? You just seem like a very sensible lady. Or is that when you let rip? And you're like just holding up people. Give me your chips. Mother trucker. Pew pew pew. You know, what is the next adventure for you? I've got one at the end of this month, but it's under wraps for now. And after that, I will be visiting on numerous occasions Stoke Haunted Museum. And we've got some plans in the summer with Fahab, where we'll be doing some wild camping in some reportedly haunted areas down his way. Beardo would scream like a girl at the teacher. No, I wouldn't. I'm scared of anything. Have you done a ghost hunt in Monmouth at all? Got one Saturday. I'm sure me and Ghost on Trent did a church Monmouth way last year. I'll be playing until dawn later on. Bet Mrs. Geek's pleased. Dangerous on a bike. The problem is, because of my back issues, sometimes I lose the use of my left hand. I can't grip. And if it happens when I'm on a bike, look out. I've got a Suzuki Marauder and I've got a Honda. My Honda is beautiful, but it's not running. But I've got a Honda Magna 750. The bike is only a year younger than I am. Or was it 2 years? It was the first 60-second bike. So it's got a V4 engine in it from the 80s. It's insane. No, it's not Canuck. It's South. All will be revealed. Need a new Road Rash game. Those games were cool. What was the other one where you could skate and hold on the back of cars? Sketching. That was cool. Sue Fleming, thank you for the 3 months. I think I might paint eyes on my toenails. Was that you that sent me that on Facebook? Nice bikes, they are, but where's this Parameet, by the way? Didn't get an invite. That's because you're a party pooper, Mr. Grey. It's towards the end of the month, I think. Northish? I don't know. The fuck are you doing? You can't just go floppy. Stay. Bollocks, wrong way. Lycan, how you doing? Stoke Haunted Museum by any chance? That's one of them, but I'm getting multiple visits there. But there's some camping stuff going to be happening in the summer. There's also a prison on the cards, and there's a few other places I'm waiting on as well. So there's stuff coming. Please clip that. Battlefield 2 on the PC was a great game back in the day. Little bit of, it was the microphone. Hey Raven, someone's clipping that. Nah, I'm not a party pooper. I'd have a lot of fun. You would, especially if we hung around with Justin, Kev K, etc. Because they drink like fishes, and I know you don't drink very often. But it'd be fun, you know? I'd like to see a drunk Dandalf. Cheryl's clipped it. Girly Twirly, how you doing? Do you like the Yamaha YZF-R1? I'd fucking kill myself on one of them. I don't actually ride sports bikes. Both of my bikes are choppers. The leaning over the tank with all your weight, nah, it fucking ruins my back. So I pretty much drive armchairs with big wide handlebars because it's comfier. Shepton Mallet and Gloucester Prison are good locations. Both of them are on my list. Both of them. But there's another prison, Shrewsbury I want to do. There's places in the States I want to do. I'll get around them at some point, you know. I've never done a prison. Party Pooper is special entertainment. Oh, the Paranormal Party Pooper is definitely special entertainment. It's in the Discord. Thanks. It's a pity your mic is on an arm. Your video needed a mic drop. With you there, can't beat a chopper. It's so comfy. I haven't got ape hangers. I've got extenders on the... Not the Magna. The Magna is all original. It's even got the backrest on the back seat with the big Honda Eagle on it. Beautiful looking thing. And at the moment I can't see it because all my camping gear is built around it. Riding on piles is really bad on the back. want to thank you all. Just watching you all chatting and Beto have helped me get through the hardest time of my life. I lost my son Martin to cancer on the 4th of March. Oh, Angela, I'm so sorry to hear that. Very, very sorry to hear that. Who wants to get the leg over a chopper? You dirty perverts. Yamaha R1 was my partner's favourite, but wouldn't let him ride anymore because people in cars aren't careful and he went straight over a bonnet. I've headbutted a bonnet at great speed. That's when I ruined my neck. Can we get a wee? Yes, you can, Mike. Oh. Jacko's Life, hello to you. Have a nice chat. Love to all from Basque Country. Hello, I'm on the wrong camera again. Idiot. What we got? Shannon, lost my girl recently too. Sorry, everybody suffering loss. I'm very, very sorry. Very, very sorry. If you slipped on a chopper, you'd know about it. I have done. I have done. Sir Albedo Soul, you can't blame him for performance. Jenny G! Debs M, hello to you. Liam Strange, hello. Beto, I was going to send you some Enasol as well. Beto, do you ever go to Comic-Cons? I do. I do. I love Comic-Cons. No Backstreet Boy dolls, but in case you missed it at the beginning. Cassidy May's been at it again. Grounded young lady. But over the handlebars of a chopper bike, like a chopper, but without the gears. Doing a BMX. Miss riding the Harley with my late hubby, so relaxing. James, I'll tell you why. Because I'm being picked on by a child. Best shirt ever. Well, it was the signed one, not better. How dare you? Let me 2 secs. Let's get some cool air in you. We know you like it that way, Beardo. I do not. Beardo, big love to you and everyone else. Appreciate it, Liam. Thank you very, very much. Sat eating brown bread on toast. Brown bread on toast? How'd you... What? Marie Jane Ginjuice, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. My partner is giggling his head off. BMX. A fucking chopper without gears. BMX, right? Some say riding a chopper is quite wonderful, but painful. Only if it goes in the rock. No. No. Can we meet up in our Game of Thrones shirts? If I go to a con that you're at? Yes. Although I might start dressing up for cons so nobody recognises me. You should be wearing that, Beardo. Cassidy May, it will be worn on Sunday's stream, young lady. But you're grounded. Cassidy May, you may have missed it earlier, but this was for you. Mr. Grey, when you go searching for Fanny on Cock Lane, check out my new flat tomorrow. Naturally invited to the housewarming. Let's go. Party. Party for 351 people, please. Beardo, when I ordered that Ouija board, I didn't realise it'd be that small. Like, and that tickled me. Pizza Hut meal deal. Listen, right? I cooked myself pork and cauliflower cheese for my tea. It was very nice. He's going to dress up as Rara for the Comic-Cons. It's a good idea. The little fan inside here will keep me aired. I'm sure somebody will recognise me. You should wear a Crow of Judas or a Seg mask at a con. I don't want to wear crows because it stinks of hot dogs and regret. I certainly don't want to go dressed as Cartoon Head Boy. My fingers don't look like dicks. Beardo did a thing. You're damn right Beardo did a thing. Beardo does a lot of things. Just that Domino's. For fuck's sake. Hey Beardo, can you show me all your clips, please? I don't know which ones you have. I mean, most of them get played through the video, but you've got Mary Loves Dick.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
They're not Go Faster Stripes. It's a Freddy Krueger top. God damn it. Where's my sippy cup? Seg stinks of spray cheese and bologna. Was it a bath? Wasn't Cartoon Head and Shameless? Couldn't tell you. I do apologise. I got the sneezes. I think the fan just blew dust everywhere. I did see somebody ask for that one.
Piss off, Ghost!
Wanker.
Oh, fuck off. Adorn me, Beardo. Fucking A! It's perfect.
Hello there. How you doing? You come here often?
Every day.
Oh, why is that?
I work here.
Oh.
Sorry, I muted all the way through that for a sneezing fit that I just had. Stu Farrell, I have been watching Mobland with Tom Handy. It is... Tom Handy? Tom Hardy, Helen Mirren in that show is fantastic. Last gig I went to was Architects. And I haven't been to a gig in ages. Because standing for that long ruins my back. And I absolutely hate going to gigs and sitting. You didn't, we heard. Oh no, I did the one and then I muted because another 6 or 7 came out the entire time I was doing that. And I think there's more on the way. You should go dressed up as Corvette. That's Lee's thing. What happened to the twat button?
Oh, fucking twat.
Ah, balls. Sorry, I was pressing wrong buttons. Pierce Brosnan is very good in it as well. Ron Weasley is Dandalf's roommate. What? My last gig was Skunk and Nancy in April. I'd love to see Skunk and Nancy live. Will Mr. Great Uncle can go if Beardo goes as what? No. Hi guys, I'm Paige. Thank you for making my nan happy. She's crying with all the love. Thank you. You're very welcome, Paige and Angela. Both very, very welcome. You do Helen Mirren. I'm not here to shame anyone. Enjoy. She's a very beautiful lady for an older lady, you know. Can't remember the last gig concert I went to. I think it was Sabaton. What's all this stuff about Mr. Grey's uncle? Are you on about when Dandalf wears a wig? Can't sit to a rock. I went to watch Iron Maiden sat, and I was appreciative that the sound is better upstairs in the stadium. Not the stadium, in the Motor Point. But I was just like... surrounded by old people. Damn it, I am an old people. I hope she's crying with laughter and not at Beardo in general. Some people cry about me. Gilf. Oh dear. I don't wear wigs, that's my uncle confirmed. We'll get debunked paranormal on you. Debunking. He'll have you. Helen Mirren is great, but her character is awful. She's to blame for everything in that show. Exactly. That's why I like her. She reminds me of Gemma Teller from Sons of Anarchy. Can't deprive the fans of the bald head, Mr. Grey. So I mean back in 1993 at Wembley. I think you should appreciate a song from Reno Ronaldo. Name of the song is Two Hamster. Doesn't sound like my cup of tea. He's got ID. I think that ID might have been fake. Just saying, because Mr. Grey does work. Does he work in a printing place? I'm sure he works in a printing place. Last gig was Sam Fender at... Who's Sam Fender? Never heard of him. Last metal gig was Slipknot. Do anyone else is doing a live when you finish tonight? I think Don't Scare Claire's a premiere. But if Flurio's got her ceiling finished, and if Flurio is doing a live or a premiere, then I'll send him a note to Flurio, because I did Don't Scare Claire the last time. So Flurio is still in the chat. Let us know if you are going live. Beardo wears a merkin, and you wear a nappy. Twat. Up the irons. Anyone ever see... I saw Mr. Manson live. He's fucking awful. Oh, Brian Warner can't sing for shit live. Oh, it's a parody of Rammstein. Oh. Mic drop. Debunk Mr. Grey. Love playing rock on Fortnite, must admit. I played Fortnite for ages. Ages and ages. 1999 Milton Keynes Bowl. I was there. Does have ID. He went to the University of B8 Locks. And a security clearance that goes past 11. It's real. I'm very sorry to have ever doubted you. Can confirm Manson, horrible. He's fucking god awful. The whole band are awful live. Don't Scare Claire is delayed. Okay. I'm not sure about Flurio. If anybody does watch Flurio and they know if she's on or not, let me know. The music bit of Fortnite. I've only ever played the Pew Pews Fortnite. I never played Lego or any of the rest of it. So Man's back 96, the Dead to the World album. Back then, his concert was stellar. When did I see him? It was a long time ago and he was shit then. It wouldn't have been 96. I was still in school in 96. See that? I saw Metallica in 96. Did you wonder why they never cleared your headache? What? Metallica Slaying Castles, last one went to. Ghost with it. My tattooist, he works at a studio with other tattooists, and one of the other tattooists there fucking loves Ghost. I can't stand it. I don't know what I was expecting, but it's not what I was listening to. She said lives will be random when they can fit in. Oh, Flurio, right. Rob Zombie was great. I've never seen Rob Zombie live either. Forgot it was Tuesday. Bank holiday messed me up. Me too. Last Fury said she was going to play by ear for the live. I don't think Flurio's going live after. We got nobody to read after this. What? Metallica in 1996 with Corrosion of Conformity. Absolutely spectacular. The DVD was called Cunning Stunts. Am I allowed to say I think Metallica are overrated and only had about 3 good... Get the fuck out of here. Andrew Brooker saved us there. Seen Prince live. One of my big regrets is I never got to see Prince live. Mary on a Cross. I thought I was listening to some 70s fucking psychedelic shite. And it turns out it was Ghost. I was expecting like metal. Not that 70s weird shite that I was listening. Ugh. I saw Metallica in New York City on the S&M tour long. The S&M tour looked so good. I still can't get me in. The number of people at Metallica Moscow gigs is insane. That's the one where Pantera played as well, right? Did you lose my hearing is shot. Absolutely shot. Don't know, I was an Iron Maiden fan, but not a Metallica fan. Always thought they were a bit samey. Dandalf, this is the first time this has ever happened to you. You're double banned. Sleep Token, I saw Sleep Token with Architects, and they were the most boring, droning shower of shite I've ever seen. I'm not a fan of them. Saw Kiss, I'd like to see, I'm not a huge Kiss fan, but I'd like to see them live. Oh, I would like to have seen them live back in the day. Not now, they're all old as fuck. Disturbed, I left. Disturbed supported, was it Avenged Sevenfold? I left. Can't stand him. Saw 9 Inch Nails and David Bowie at Glastonbury 2000. Ooh. I've never seen 9 Inch Nails live, and I love 9 Inch Nails. CPR, hello, how you doing? The Doors were one band I'd love to hear live. I've never been a fan of the Doors. I can appreciate them, but I'm not a fan. Can we have a BSB karaoke night? Not on this fucking channel, you can't. That's Dandalf. They're coming to the Netherlands and I wanted to go. Yeah, Sleep Token and not my thing. Can't beat Faith No More at Sheffield Arena. Faith No More are definitely one of the greatest bands of all time. Going to see Nick Cave in August. Nice. Is Entering the Sandman. Enter Sandman is by Metallica, yes. It's probably the most famous song, I think. Would love to have seen Nightwish with Floor Jansen. I think I've seen Nightwish, and it would have been with Floor. I went to Hellfest 10 years ago, making security with friends. Hellfest. I was going to go to that, and then my mates texted me photos of the cardboard tents, because you're not allowed to take real tents. I was like, I'm fucking sleeping in cardboard. And they all came home early because they got washed out. So Killswitch in Newport, they were awesome on my Bullet for Valentine, 3 Days Greece. Kaylee. Killswitch, Bullet, and 3 Days Greece. No, sorry. Killswitch and Bullet in Newport. Apparently, I was at that show. I have zero memory of it. There's a thing with me in Newport, especially Newport Centre. I went to see Korn, Limp Bizkit, and Helmet. I got very, very, very few memories of that. I used to drink a lot. Motorhead was one of the... Motorhead, yeah. Absolutely agree. I've got a couple of Lemmy Funko Pops somewhere. I've got a gold one. Where are they? I can't see them. I've definitely got a Lemmy Funko Pop. I've got two. I got a gold one and then... Oh. Right, I've got a Lemmy Kilminster up there. And I've got a gold... I think he's up there. No, that's Thor. I got two. One band I've never understood the appeal of AC/DC are a pub rock band. I don't mind the odd song, but I can't listen to a full album of them. Cindy Epp is back. My sons love Imagine Dragons. Mrs. Geek listens to them, I think. Went to meet Black Sabbath at Rockfield Studios. Nice. I met Tommy Iommi at Ozfest in Milton Keynes Bowl. Me and my mate Gruff got thrown out, and we ended up in the Roadrunner beer tent because who was it? Des from Cold Chamber felt sorry for us getting thrown out. Didn't even do anything. We were just a bit drunk, and we got taken to the Roadrunner beer tent because they felt sorry for us. We sat there drinking with Pantera, Cold Chamber, Soulfly. I can't remember who else we met, but Dimebag Darrell signed my trousers, and my mum binned them because there was pen on them. I will never ever forgive my mum for that. Deathstalker, how you doing? Don't get the love for AC/DC now. Thunderstruck! Oh, fuck, shut up, mate. Atreyu and Hollywood Undead at the House of Blues. Joe, I used to love Atreyu. I've never been into Hollywood Undead. 95 Smashing Pumpkins, Green Day, Hole, Bjork, Paul Weller, Skunk Anansi, Foo Fighters, Neil Young and Soundgarden. That's a fucking mix. Who's my favourite of all time? If you're talking metal, it would probably be Slipknot. They're the band I've seen more than anyone. Korn are right up there, even though they've done some really shit albums. But if if you're including non-metal, my all-time favourite artist of all time is Prince. Metal, it'd be Slipknot, but Prince. It must be when Pantera was... Pantera... Yeah, it was when Pantera were Pantera. Dimebag and Vinny were still alive. It was before they split the first... Well, the only time, you know. You haven't heard anything until you've heard the Floyd... You're talking about Pink Floyd, because I'm not a fan. I can appreciate them, but they're boring as fuck. They bore the piss off me. Mrs. Geek went to watch White Snake about 10 years ago. Do you want to come? No. Are we talking about the best bands? Queen? I love Queen. I've got a lot of respect as a vocalist, understanding the alien range that Freddie Mercury had. Slipknot are awesome. Yeah, they are one of my favourite bands. I'm not mad about any Korn after Untouchables. The album with Oildale on it was pretty good. I think it was just called Korn 3. That album was really good. Tiger Jordan, I have to keep you. Keep me? What? Mrs. Geek will miss me. If I mention my favourite band, I get a banhammer. Lee, go on. You can like who you like. Just because I don't like them doesn't mean you're not allowed to. By all means, have a favourite. I have not fallen off the chair yet, Bubble Wrap. Have your favourite band. Like Pink Floyd, definitely chill in the house type of music. Hello? Alright. Kick it up a notch. Hello? You can't even sing in fucking tune. You got crushed to Def Leppard. I'm a little addicted to watching other people's first time reactions to Electric Callboy. Electric Callboy are one of my favourite new bands. I think they're absolutely incredible. Watch Justin Hawkins reacting to him. That's funny. I asked what the difference between 6 Feet Under and Cannibal Corpse, and they said, what difference? Fair. Led Zeppelin, I can listen to them, I can enjoy them, but not like up there on my list of stuff that I love, but I like them. Evanescence were brilliant, Queen were awesome, Vinny loves Slipknot, bloody Volbeat. See, I like Volbeat, but they get a bit samey. I do like Limp Bizkit, it's like my guilty pleasure. They like party music, especially when they're live. Because they played in Sonosphere, what, 10? Oh, fucking hell, probably 12, 13 years ago now. They played Sonosphere and they were getting booed off the stage. And then Fred was like, what do you want? And then the crowd kept shouting what songs. And that's what they played. I think they played Break Stuff 3 times. Just because that's what everyone wanted. Proper party time. It was fucking great. Chug, 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 chug. We're riding on a techno train. Chug, 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 chug. Sorry. See? Who put the words to Techno Train there then? Not bad. I think the Bee Gees are one of the most musically talented bands of all time. I can respect that. My dad's a massive Bee Gees fan. I can respect that. Used to love Justin Hawkins' YouTube vids, but I haven't watched for ages. Bowie was my favourite. I'm a fan of Bowie. Skindred. I love Skindred. I've known Benji a long time. Very, very nice man. I still don't know why he speaks with a Jamaican accent, because he's Newport born and bred. I know where his family are from, obviously. In a way, he was related to me for a little while, because my auntie married one of his younger brothers. No. That's completely wrong. Completely wrong. Never mind, I'm thinking of the wrong family. No, my family did. Oh, never mind. It was an AC/DC tribute band, not Benji, but they're all friends. Never mind. Never mind. Love Eminem. Should I get my coat? I don't mind the odd Eminem song. I'm just not massively into rap music. I like the old rap music. Blue Oyster Cult I enjoy. And Michael Jackson was meant to join the Bee Gees, and they were going to be the Bee Hee-Hees. Avenged or Trivium? Trivium. I like Avenged, but my wife likes them too much. Because she likes them too much. I've listened to them too much. And if I can go the rest of my days and never listen to Avenged again. But yeah, I've got an Avenged tattoo there. Look at the death bat on me. Or a variation of it. I only got 2 musical tattoos on me. Oh no, 3. Look at the Defiled logo there. Look at the Avenged death bat there. I thought I had another one. I got another music one. Oh, I've got a Korn tattoo on my stomach. Beardo, can we have a snore? Yeah, it's right next to this button. Spaghetti alla paranormale. How you doing? 96, Rage Against the Machine, Prodigy, Offspring, Television, Ice-T, Body Count. I remember... See, I never went to that, but I remember it. Because the Judgment Night soundtrack, and people started loving Ice-T and Body Count. Slayer, who's on that album? It was like a load of metalheads or metal bands and rap artists working together. Fantastic album. Judgment Night soundtrack. Check it out. If you see a bald person with a ginger beardo driving along, going mental while screaming out the words "Tonight Me" by Avenged Sevenfold, it's probably me. Fair enough. I like Avenged, but yeah, Trivium. Both sets of guitarists in both bands are absolutely incredible. Fun little fact, if you didn't know. You know Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold? His dad is guitar guy from Jeff Dunham. And if you look, you can see the resemblance. But guitar guy from Jeff Dunham is the father of Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold. Faith No More was on Judgment Night? Yes, they were. I've got it somewhere. It's not in here. In fact, I don't even know where all our CDs are. I know we put them away when we got Spotify. Prodigy Live. See, I never got Prodigy that much until I watched them live with the Foo Fighters. And they blew the Foo Fighters off the stage. Beardo, you have Corn on the Cob tattoo on your bed. No. Corn. Jonathan Davis, you know? Love listening to Slayer when I'm playing Doom. Slayer is so good to play shooting games with. Saw Elton John in New Zealand in 1990. It was an opening 4 hours long. I'd have been bored out of my skull. Mrs. Geek would have been in her oils. I'd have been bored out of my skull. Favourite song is A Gunshot to the Head of Trepidation. Good choice. I like a song called Black as well. It's got a really nasty sounding riff to it. Black. Did you enjoy your investigation at North Fort? I did. I want to go back when it's warmer because it was so fucking cold. Really cold. I want to go back. And more daylight so I can put the drone up and stuff. And, yeah. So I watched Mr. Grey nearly crash his drone in a video the other day. And I was like, ha 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 ha. And then I realised how close I came to crashing my drone twice in 2 investigations. I nearly crashed at a 30 East Drive because I tried to fly through the house. And I pulled a curtain up into the blades. And I nearly crashed it at Derby Jail. The North Fort echoes were mad. To have that drip sound like a whistle by the time it got around that huge corner. Absolute insanity. But a really cool debunk, though. Even though it wasn't the whistling gunsman or the whistling something. Ghost is supposed to be there. The debunk was epic. I can respect. I saw something then. I'm like, my dad listens to like Phil Collins. I can respect Phil Collins. ZZ Top. I respect it. But you got worried about the drone in Ogmore too? Yeah. See, I'm not flying it when there's trees anywhere anymore. Unless I put it way, way up. But I nearly crashed in Derby Jail because in the back entrance, there's an executioner's block and all these old medieval-looking torture devices. And I tried to fly my drone through them to the door. And all I could hear was Paul from Ghost of Trent going, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm like, shit, that was close. Why don't you practice with it, Beardo? Because the more I use it, the bigger the chance of me crashing it, because I'm an idiot. So I figure if I only use it on rare occasions, I can't break it. When you do an Allison and lose it over... Allison lost it over a wall, hit a wall and lost it, took us ages to find it, and then to test it, she crashed into another wall inside of the house. Or inside of the nunnery. And now, I've got sent an email with what she's done to her drone this time. It is beyond repair. Kazza! thank you very, very much for the 10 gifted Beardo Get Scared memberships. Thank you very, very much, Kaza. If you do get gifted by Kaza, please thank her in the comment section. Beardo, what's the best drone to get? I've got the DJI Mini 3 Pro. No, I don't have the Pro. I've got the one with the remote with the screen on it instead of plugging my phone in. But it doesn't have the sensors, which I wish I'd paid more and got the one with the sensors to stop it crashing. With the Clash of Titans 1990, Megadeth, Slayer, Megadeth, Testament, Suicidal Tendencies. Nice. I saw the big 4 in Sonosphere. Slayer, Anthrax, Megadeth, and Metallica. That was the last time I wanted to see Metallica live. Beardo, you have a baby drone. I mean, that fucking thing you brought to Glasgow Ghost Hunters, he's like, oh, my drone's in the back of the car. It's fucking like this. My drone sleeps in the bottom of a pond. Guys, I gotta go off on my travels tomorrow. You're gonna visit your parents, Jason? Travel safe, my friend. Bagpipes play a wonderful drone. Oh, dear God. Sweet baby Jesus. The new setup is most excellent. Thank you, Jezebel. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Except this camera. I've got to do something with this camera. And clean that up. And that up. And that up. But it's getting there. And I've just realised my old Thor costume from the Twitch days is down there. The Bro Thor costume is under there. Guitars, I only play heavy metal, tuba and trombone. Buddy of mine is a licensed drone pilot. You can fly those 40k news network drones. Really cool. That's pretty cool. Can you do me some drone footage, please? I was at an event a couple of months back and someone had a drone that looked like it was a plane. It was huge. Sedethful, thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. If you get one of those gifted, please thank Sedethful. Sedethful? Danny had Haunted Echoes. Peter's fault. My husband spent money on Amazon. Big Macs. Wasn't my fault. Didn't do nothing. Can't prove it. Is my microphone too loud? I think my microphone's too loud, right? Is it peaking? Turn that down a bit. 1, 2. There we go. It's better. Thanks for the great moment. Thanks for making me work my English. See you soon. Love all. 49 years old and I do the best writing. Anthrax. Jacob's Life, welcome. Beardo, did you get a new mic? I've had this for a couple of months now. The Shure SM7B. I'm saying B, I don't think, it might not be. It is, the SM7B. Yes, I did. Don't break it. No, I just noticed it was peaking right up in the red, which will be horrible for you guys when I get a bit... The noise gate to stop working on my microphone is the problem. Insane Clown Posse. Dead body man. I ate my first dead body last week. Still got his fingernail stuck between my teeth. Not a fan. The guy who did Freddy and Jason, I painted, has done a whole range of horror icons. Ghostface, Michael Myers, Saw, Puppet and such. Oh, wow. I'm still blown away by those. They live up on the shelf up there now next to... It's easy to show you in it. That one? That one. They live up the... I don't know if you can see them. They're up the... Oh, there. Ah, that angle's weird. There? You're just supposed to see them there. This camera's really bad. We're going chicken hunting. What? Where you going, KFC? Can you see it? Look how far that delay is. It's good to see you feeling better, Beardo. Thank you, Spider Queen. That lurgy done me. What is a juggalo? Oh, these microphones are fantastic. But you've got to buy a preamp. And then you've got to buy a cloud lifter as well. So, what was a very expensive microphone turned out to be even more expensive because of all the bits you've got to buy to go with it. Get your favourite hoodie, t-shirt, mug and more merch link. Thank you, Jolene. I bought a Temu drone. When activated, it dismembered some of my plants. What's my favourite food? Oh, I mean, I'm on a diet, so steak, I guess. But if I can have anything, I'm a big pizza fan. I fucking love pizza. I haven't had one since last weekend where I got so drunk. I was like, fuck the diet. Ordered a pizza. And I was so drunk that I forgot that I don't like barbecue pizza and ordered a barbecue pizza. Scoffed it all. Or me and Mrs. Geek scoffed it. And she complained that she doesn't like pizza. And I bought it anyway. And then we were both like, that's fucking barbecue. That's horrible. Nom 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 nom. When I hear Juggalo, I think of Carl Pilkington. I'd love one of those Freddy T. I believe you can get these. Glasgow Ghost Hunters have got one of these in a hoodie form as well. I think they're on Temu. Who's going chicken hunting? How do you hunt chickens? They're not the fastest creatures, are they? I missed the corn show watching Posse. How can you not like barbecue pizza? Because it's fucking hanging. I want a tomato-based pizza with a cheese-stuffed crust and all the meat. I don't like barbecue sauce on anything. How can you forget you don't like... Because I haven't been drinking lately, and I assumed I could drink like I used to drink, I had trouble remembering my fucking name last Friday. We went to bed. I thought it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then when I saw the ring doorbell footage the next day, everyone left at like 9:45. We were all shit-faced. Your room looks great. I got a little bit more to do with it. I've got to hang the sign up there. It'll be going above me somewhere, so maybe wait. I might actually be headbutting that if I put it where I was thinking of putting it. God damn it. I'll think of something. I've had that thing made for over a year now, and I still haven't put it up. I've seen a couple of 80s rock legends in July, Lita Ford and Vixen. I couldn't tell you if I've ever actually listened to either of them. I love your hair. My son is bald, but he has a beard like yours. He also has the same cheeky look when he said something he shouldn't have. I don't have a cheeky look. I never say anything I shouldn't. I can't believe how Loz and Let's there are in chat. Megan, have you been drinking? You been drinking? Well, I'm really not in a working mood today. I've been in a working mode today. I filmed something specifically for Richard Felix. And today I was like, fuck it, I'll edit it for him as well. So I give him a nice like cinematic bars on there, and then I've colour graded it, and I got some nice zoom ins and zoom outs, and just a little bit extra. I thought, yeah, that'll look really nice for him, and it does. Fair play. So I've just got to work out how to send it to him because Richard seems to be a bit of a technophobe. No, sober but knackered. Fair. Little Ford's originally in the band The Runaways with Joan Jett. Alright. I don't know any of these people. I've heard of some of them, but I couldn't tell if I've listened to any of them. You really drink? Drunk by 10 reminds me of my 20s. Unfortunately, in my 20s, I could drink until 4 or 5 a.m. and then go to work. Hope to meet Richard Felix. He's a very, very nice man. Very, very nice man. I dropped £15 once, but a stone and drank like I hadn't. Big mistake. Yeah, that's the problem. I obviously I weigh less. I've had very little alcohol intake since January the 2nd. You're pronouncing Noth wrong. I live nearby. It starts with a no. The T is used like the in Noth. Is it Noth? Noth Fort. I wonder if you heard Lita and Aussie duo. Probably. Sorry, that bang might have been loud. I can be drunk by 10, but I usually start around lunchtime. Good effort. I've had the biggest crush on Joan Jett. Wait, did Joan Jett do Barracuda? Is that right? Fuck me. I'm going to be Googling now. I thought it was Jonah Jet. No, it is Joan Jett. Hey, she was fit. Oh, I love rock and roll. Bad Reputation. I know Joan Jett is. I know who she is. I've heard loads of those. But she didn't do Barracuda. Ah. Loving the new studio. Appreciate that, Clay. Thank you very, very much. That was Heart. Barracuda was Heart. Okay. Used to have a crush on Lisa Dominique. Who's Lisa Dominique? Stop naming people I don't know who they are. Barracuda is... Okay, lesson learned. Did Heart have any other songs? Or are they just famous for that? Barracuda. Maybe Joan Jett was singing for Heart at the time. Saw Joan Jett live at WrestleMania 35 playing Ronda. Ah, see? There you go. Never saw the Posse before. Or Insane Clown Posse. I've never seen them live. Have I? I don't think I have. It would be awesome if I could get Richard Felix to do a live view one day. I'm planning on it. I'm planning on having him on. I'm going to be doing a few things with Richard in the future. I'll obviously let more out of the bag once things are being booked. Heart is amazing. Shame on you. It's not my fault that I only know one song by them and I thought it was by somebody else. I bet if I listen to them, I'll know who they are. But right, let me have a look. Let me look up Heart. Let's see if there's any songs by Heart that I know. For fuck's sake. Let's just show me images of a human heart. Thanks. Nancy Wilson and Ann Wilson. Are they sisters? They don't look fuck all alike. Oh, Alone. I know that song. Crazy on You. I know that. What About Love? I know that. These Dreams. Hey, I know loads of these songs. I know loads of these songs. Fucking mocking me. I'm too young to remember this shit. Just saying. Kaza, thank you for the 20 Australian dollars for the mod kitty. Legend, thank you very, very much. Vito, did you get the spirit level off Timu? I only asked if they were sisters because they got the same surname, but they look fuck all alike. That's the first sign you're getting old, Beardo. What? That I haven't listened to some old music? That and the Just For Me. I don't like pop music. Jonah Jett and stuff. That's not pop music though, is it? That's rock music. Keep forgetting what a youngster Beardo is. I'm very young. Beardo, you need to release that video where you said everyone was wrong about the state. You can fuck off, Dandalf. Absolutely fucking not. I had enough shit for the live. And if anyone wants to take the piss, you should be watching the lives. I think the mother and daughter. Beardo got the spirit level from... Alright. Alright. Patrick plays retro. If everyone remind how old I am, just take a quick look through the charts and realise I have no idea who anybody is anymore. I mean, my mates were at #1 in the album charts last week. Those damn crows. Shiner, Ronnie and co. Fair play to them. Welsh band from my town. Heart are sisters. Do it as a parody. Susie Quattro. No, I know that name. I think my dad likes her. Was that an Audi Quattro? I know who Susie Quattro is. Beardo's totally young, let's admit it. Compared to dinosaurs, he's a teenager. Roger Bowen, I'm going to jump ship now and see Haunted Sessions. No worries. Well, as far as I know, Clay's not live, Flurio's not live, so I'll probably send everyone over to Haunted Sessions. Has he got a live or is he premiering? The Scared first, Richard Felix, now then Damn Crows, you name dropper. Yeah, I can drop much more names than that. Met Corey Taylor twice, cool guy. Met the Clown once, he was boring as fuck. How about the rock band Tiger Tails? I've never heard of him. Sorry. You had a budgie. But only because Metallica covered them. You should know we should be going through midlife crisis because life expectancy is 80. Well, aren't you a breath of fresh fucking air, Megan? Telling me I'm halfway dead. A Welsh person #1 in the album charts? That's not unusual. Haha, ba-bum-ts. That's fucking awful band. I am eating my cat onto the bed, so save the chat. But he keeps running back for cuddles. Shoo! Shoo, as that crazy lady once said to me that's still trying to sue me. Beto, you're not far off my daughter's age. She was 40 last year. 40 was a long time ago for me now. I'm 44 soon. 44. I didn't think I'd live to 40. Now I'm over 40. And yes, you can have a Corvette fart.
Yes, we all know Mary likes it. Copy me. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, Carl. What was that?
Jerry Satz, good to see you. Good evening. Does Tom Jones have a big pack? I don't stare at men's nether regions. What's wrong with you? Hello, Heart Investigations. We've just been talking about your music career. Sure, I'll let him have his moment when he wants it then. Metallica suck and I'm not sorry. Gingy. No, I'm 40. Am I 43? I was born in 1980. Yeah, I'm 44 this year. I'm 44 in a month's time. Jesus Christ. What do you mean, holy shit, I'm older than you? Are you shocked by that? 40 was a different time, different place on another world for me. Any advice on turning 40 because you're 39? Yeah. Your brain still thinks you're 20, but your knees, your back, and your neck do not. Beto so old he forgets his age. I spent a great deal of time convinced I was older than I actually was. As many of you know, I'm dyscalcular, so maths isn't my strong point, and I couldn't get my age right. Slick, thank you for the £5. Happy birthday, everyone. Thank you, Slick. Thank you for the 5. It's not my birthday. Beto measures his age in dog years. We're the same age, you tit. I spent a year thinking I'm 44 and I'm 45. Turning 46 in July is depressing as hell. Midlife crisis. I mean, I used to have pink dreadlocks and stuff, so... My midlife crisis is this sensible haircut, I think. Start playing the drums. I can kind of play the drums. Kinda. I can hold basic beats and stuff. Beardo's ancient. Pat, there, Beardo are dark hugs. No math makes sense at the end of the day. But I remember really struggling with maths in school. And then they were like, good morning. Today we're going to discuss simultaneous equations. And I'm like, oh, come on. I can't do fucking basic multiplications. I can't do adding. I can't do subtracting. I'm not too bad with some adding, to be fair. Small numbers. I can't read big numbers. If you're in the tens of thousands, I can't read it. I've got to draw the lines on paper. to work out the thousands, hundreds, tens and stuff. Yeah, I don't know where that was going. Oh, yeah. And they're like, yeah, this is maths. And then they're like, so what does X equal? And I'm like, X is fucking lost. X is a letter in the alphabet. What's it doing in a math question? You idiot. Teacher's got it wrong. Some of the hypotenuse. Fuck the hypotenuse. Can you tell me how much change I get from this £5 note to buy 10 Lamberts and a pot of glue for the boys to sniff out of a bag? That's all I cared about when I was a kid. I didn't sniff glue, but some of my friends did. Must be able to mosh. My forearm crutches get... I can't mosh because my neck is screwed. I try and oh. Gingy is toxic. Wow. Awful at maths. I'm so glad phones come with a calculator now. Obviously, I did a job where I had to do maths on the fly to work out interest rates and stuff on people's criminal debts. I, sadly, will admit to, I had to ring my wife and read out what all the figures were, and then I'd have to write down her answer because I could never work it out for myself. Embarrassing, really, because I was, what, 38, 39? Couldn't do basic percentages. It was always 7%, and I can't work out 7%. I do 10%, just chop an O off. I think that's how it works. It is, right? Who say about Nickelback? Does anyone want a ticket for Nickelback? I've got a spare ticket for the Backstreet Boys and Nickelback. Into the Millennium Tour. Oh, fail of maths, but into basic maths. I got an F in maths. I relay this toxicity to James Hetfield when I meet him on May the 31st. Hey, I love Metallica. Papa Het. Electromagnetics is where I fuck that. I struggle with writing me all our struggles. It's not embarrassing. It was for the job I was doing. I mean, I hid it really well. Nobody realised I couldn't do the maths of my job. They say people that are bad at math are good at arts, music, and languages. That probably makes sense, because I'm alright in music. Art I'm good at. Language, I'm fucking awful at. Oi, oi, crayon eaters. Good evening to you and all. Sorry late, literally got my first kick from TikTok. Debunked the floorboard, a spirit doll. Future Miss K said, well, it took longer than I thought. Let's go. You all have strengths. I can do maths, but not the basic spatial stuff. I fucking suck at it. You got a board rubber on the head in maths. Do you know what? This is how shit school was when I was there. I got thrown out of maths because I couldn't do maths. How is that helping? It's like, oi, you don't understand this. Get out. Hey, how about maybe you should be fucking doing your job better? Fucking baldy locks. Deathstalker, thank you for the £2. Got a new bubble for your spirit lap. Did she just say Chad Head? Gingy, you've earned this.
Yeah. Oh, fucking twat. Oh.
Is Paranormal Sins returning? Yes, it won't be this week. Actually, I haven't done a video for Thursday yet. I wonder if I can do one by Thursday. Maybe I'll do one for Thursday. Oh, yeah, if I record it and edit it tomorrow before the stream, maybe. I recall upsetting my teacher getting frustrated with me after the X time he explained a sum to me and how to solve it. 5 minutes later, I forgot the formula. Yeah, none of it ever stuck with me. None of it. And I thought it's because I was thick, and it turns out that I dyscalculia, which I called dyspraxic for years, and that's to do with depth and balance. I'm smart, really. But then I was in top set in everything in school. English, science. I was good at science except for electronics. I couldn't get my head around electronics either. Have you ever tried to use infrasound in investigations by trying different frequencies for their effect or entice activity? I haven't, Zolo. I've been places, my haunted hotel, where they did experiments with infrasound. My concern is if infrasound affects humans the way that a lot say that it does, for example, can cause hallucinations, feelings of being watched and all of that, then I'm not proving the paranormal, I'm proving that infrasound is fucking with my head. So I've never experimented with it. It'd be good to experiment with it if, you know, there's a claimed poltergeist. And poltergeist activity happens because of infrasound, but then could it be some vibration that we're unaware of that I can't hear? Beto, how are you with physics? I mean, you've put a crying laughing face there, but you've spelled physics wrong. Wait. This is how my teacher used to look at me, you dumb fuck. I've got dyslexia, doesn't help trying to spell it. I mean, you've done a good enough job there. We never really come alive, as it were, until we leave school. School, fuck it. I hated school. I hated it. Isn't it different? So what Mr. Green just did a video on? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I watched his comedy skit at the beginning, and I haven't watched the rest of it yet, because I got distracted with work. Because I have this problem. I'll put Mr. Grey on another monitor, or Crow Judas if he's live, and sometimes I've had to scrap videos because I've been recording, not realising that I've got them on in the background, and their voices bleed through. But what if ghosts produce infrasound? A scientist needs to look at that, not me. It's an interesting experiment, but from my, you know, this is something a lot of people have been saying, you know, Kenny Biddle says this, Kenny Biddle says this, Kenny Biddle says this. That is absolutely fine for scientific investigators. I'm not a scientific investigator. I'm a YouTube debunker and a YouTube investigator that goes off and does investigations like other YouTubers to see if I can experience the same things and then work it out from what I have learned from the scientific minds like Kenny Biddle, James Randi, Mr. Grey. I mean, Mr. Grey is not a scientist, but he comes from a very logical background with a lot of science involved in his debunks. And I try to take that in with me. But then me and Mythos are kind of like the odd ones out because we are the ones that staunchly believe the paranormal is real. Do I know my I don't know my times table. I do my 2 times table. In Uncanny, they proved infrasound experiences perfectly. There's articles out there that say that infrasound has no effect on humans in regards to hallucinating. Infrasound induces feelings of unease, headaches, sickness, etc. Might be something to try in for content. Yeah, I'd have to work out how to do it. I could probably just plug my phone into a guitar speaker, right? I'm going to try some drumming on a hand drum made out from your hide. Very nice. Mr. Grey comes from a computer and electronics background. That's his strength. Yeah, all the debunkers have got different strengths. I've been investigating decades longer than I've had a channel. So my experience comes from investigating and pretty much capturing fuck all the time. And then looking into why others are capturing these things that I can't. And then, you know, after many years, coming to the conclusion, it's all bollocks. A lot depends on the teacher. My daughter was deemed to have dyscalculia. New school, new teachers. Now she's going to be in maths. Do you know what? Sadly, my last year of school, they realised that there was something wrong with me and reading numbers. I can't even read numbers. As soon as it gets to 4 or 5 digits, I can't remember phone numbers or anything. As soon as it gets to 4 or 5 numbers, I struggle reading them. I'll get there eventually, but it takes me a lot longer than most people. But I'm pretty sure the last year of school, there was like this specialist teacher brought in. There were 4 of us, and we were peeled off separately to everyone else. And this guy just tried to get maths through to us. I think I got an F because of that guy helping me. Because before that, I'd have got an unclassified. But if they'd taken that time years earlier, maybe I still wouldn't be struggling through life. Fiona Kerr, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Have you got a different background? Yep. We've moved the studio around. We got Mrs. Geek's PC back there in her desk. Got all of the room in now. Different camera angles and everything. That's the same fucking one, idiot. There you go. Different camera angles and everything. Working night shift in the data center. The police generated a lot of infrasound. It triggered my fight or flight responses regularly. Oh. So I can experiment with that in the house. Hey, Rawside, how you doing? Last year's school, all I cared about was jazz mags and Iron Maiden. Yeah, my last 2 years of school was when I kind of discovered, like, I was into Maiden and Guns N' Roses and stuff, but I discovered Korn and Pantera, Machine Head, the heavier side of metal, and that's it. I just wanted to drink cider and listen to metal. People are really good at hallucinating. Yes, they are. If you're too tired, you can hallucinate. Too much caffeine, you can hallucinate. It's crazy. Looks cool. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Vito's paycheck. Yeah, that looks about right. Mrs. Geek does all that. That's why I have an accountant, and that's why Mrs. Geek double checks everything, because I haven't got a fucking clue. Not a clue. The amount of times I have walked out of places with the wrong change, and I won't notice till I get home, is ridiculous. Vito, when you found out at the time that most something was fake, how did that make you feel? Did it destroy you, make you sad you were lied to, etc.? Not so much with Most Haunted, because it became so ridiculous and stupid that it wasn't like... No. I was kind of angry, yeah. But I got angry at the entire field because everyone was just bullshitting. There's a difference between bullshit, which 90% of them do, and misunderstanding. I can forgive misunderstandings, and some people misunderstand, see what debunkers say, and then they're like, ah, shit, didn't think of that. That's cool. We can all learn. Never stop learning, as Kenny Biddle says. But the ones that just dig the heels in and say, you're a bully! That's not a mask slip. That's a ghost affecting the camera. Fuck off. I'm behind on my rent, not because I don't pay, but because I have dyslexia. I switched the numbers around and underpaid the rent for the last 6 months. Oh, shit. Deepak, I hope you can get that sorted. 14-year-old boy has dyscalculia. He's the same. He gets to 10, forget about seeing any of the numbers. Counting, I'm alright. But basic math, I can't do basic math. Like, at all. Remember the Hexam heads? Got to get the kiddo now, have a good rest of the night. Yeah, we're only going for another 5 minutes or so. The usual lot are not live, so I do need to grab a link to Haunted Sessions. He'll have a fucking heart attack. I thought he was going to cry last time we sent everyone over because he's never seen that many people. It was great. I want to make a grown man cry. Power of Chi is real. Oh, I've watched that one. Sorry, just seen a Mr. Grey thumbnail. Like, ooh, new video. And I've seen it. Dandalf, put something new out, will you? I'm bored. Why is Simply Strange? I press the 3 buttons, do not recommend, and there he fucking is. Deluded ghost hunters catch nothing. Oh, it's them. You'll enjoy this. We'll send everyone over. Yes, Chris Williams, you may.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
My husband is dyslexic, but he's an engineer. Strip down a motor or anything electrical and put it back together That teacher tested me and I was only at 6th grade. I've read 2 different lines in one go there. I know this to do my washing machine. Longer Beardo gets scared to do Beardo does maths. Absolutely not. Grand Call Fate and Ghost Hunters is the biggest letdown after. Yeah, and obviously we saw Jason's reaction to that as well. You could just see the wind get taken out of his sails. Do not recommend. Does nothing for your feed. It just tells you that you don't like it and that's it. It's dog shit, innit? Can you get a rar? Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
I don't know why it keeps popping up. Oh, it infuriates me. Fucking drama queen. I get accused of drama. Jesus Christ. I've been behaved lately as well. Really well behaved. You're on Jim Harold's paranormal podcast, talking Hex and Head. Oh, nice. Very nice. I think I've listened to Jim Harold. I went to secondary school, already listened to metal, also been a Liverpool fan in the 90s when all your mates support United and listened to Oasis. Jerry Satz, I was a metalhead. I was a metalhead from a kid because my dad was into Iron Maiden and Motorhead and Black Sabbath, so I grew up listening to that. My uncle was into Guns N' Roses and AC/DC and stuff. And then I kind of met up with these other metalheads in school. We got into like all the really heavy shit. And yeah, everyone was a Man United fan. I was a Liverpool fan. And I didn't get accepted until people realised I could run really, really fast. And I started playing rugby. I was shit at football. I was pretty good at rugby. But you know, read all of mine up there. I failed 9th grade English. Teacher treated me as a goof off. In the 10th grade, I was able to do both 9th and 10th English in the block class. That teacher tested me and I was only at the 6th grade level. Yeah, the schools are... I mean, I don't know if they're as bad now, but they're lacking, you know. I know a shoe-saying lady that doesn't agree. Yeah, fuck that lady. Sending me fucking federal warnings and shit. That crazy bitch is still fucking going. Federal warnings and... You gotta learn to spell first. I'll get another one for that now. Judas Priest. My dad got me into Judas Priest as well. Started with Pennywise and Rancid, then went into metal. My dad first introduced me to rock with Montrose by Montrose. I don't even know what that is. I was a rugby prop forward at secondary school because of my height. Bizarrely, me and my mate Pricey were on opposite wings. We were short, skinny, but we could shift, and they put us on the wings. And then decades later, not anything to do with us, but decades later, Wales started putting small wingers in the... Wingers are always quite big guys, you know? They started putting small wingers in to zip in and out and shit. Federal warnings, yes. I've had federal warnings because the United States government is pissed at me for copyright. For something that she doesn't own. She's tried to get my Facebook page taken down. And she's... my Facebook page, my YouTube, she's trying to get shut down. The fake letter, yeah, she's still going. We're getting them almost daily. Almost daily. And I've since discovered that she was actually kicked out of a Foreman Brothers Patreon because of her lusting over certain brothers. First shown Kiss in 1976. I was an itch in my daddy's pants in 76. My uncle used to play Black Sabbath when I was about 2 or 3. Yeah, I remember my dad putting I'm sure it was Ace of Spades on top of the pops, blasting it, and he broke the speakers of the surround... It wasn't surround sound, he had the TV wired into like a stack stereo system. He blew the speakers out, my mum was pissed at him. And that's where my love of metal came from, I think. I bet she voted for Trump. I don't give a fuck who she voted for, she's a twat. Big Max Golf, the wife just said to me, it's not Beardo's fault, it's mine. Naughty boy me. She did say that you spent money on something that you shouldn't have, and it's my fault. Nothing to do with me. She sounds rather disturbed, she is. yeah, there's a link for the Facebook page if you have the Facebook. We've got Patreon as well. What else have we got? A second channel that I've done nothing with for months. We got Twitch again. And we got Discord. And TikTok. But I give up on TikTok after 2 weeks. That sounds like B.A.B. She doesn't know the copyright. Then what? She's still claiming to... Apparently, she's written officially to people. And claimed that she still owns the footage. After I proved that she doesn't own it. Because Rocky Foreman had a very pleasant exchange with the man. He's earned a bit of respect there. Was like, nothing to do with us. We would never, ever take a content creator to court unless it was something bad. Just because she's a fan of a channel. Jacko's Black and White intro by Slash. Slash played, there's another song he did. Dirty Diana? Did he play that? Or was that Van Halen? I can't remember. Steve says if you can find out where she is, you can have her arrested for sending fake court papers is illegal. Oh, I know. I know. And if there's certain things I'm not saying because I'm not letting it go. I am not letting it go. Give me a link to the next live paranormal streamer. Alright, he's not live, but he's got a premiere. Hopefully he'll still be going, but he's doing Ghosts of Britain. And yeah. Ghosts of Britain are liars. So there's the link to Haunted Sessions. Just have a sad. It's bordering on stalker behaviour. Because I banned her from my private email and my business email, and now the mods are getting it on the other email. But, you know, she keeps giving me more and more ammunition because, you know, these court documents, some of the ones that when you scan them to copy them, there's things built in to stop you scanning and copying them to send them off fakely, and those mistakes are very blatantly obvious to any of us with half a brain. Feel better now. Beardo gets vengeance. It's there's a reason I've been tight-lipped about it. It's going down other avenues because I am absolutely fucking sick of it. Oh, that bell ender doesn't. Never mind. I was going to say something I shouldn't then. Woo! Close call. I was just about to say about the guy that left all that talcum powder on his upper lip. If you know, you know. That's insane. It absolutely is. Played rugby number 8 and football. Also had a band all before the mobiles. Played rugby. I didn't play football. I played street hockey. I did ice hockey. Basketball I loved. Fear the Living, how you doing? Skateboarding. I was massive into skateboarding and rollerblading. Rubber ducky, you're the one. But you know, I've sent a new email RE location. I did mean to get back to, but I have had an incredibly busy 2 days. I've read the message, but I will get back to. But you know, you almost caught yourself there, but you didn't. Yeah, fuck him. I don't know why I'm watching what I say about that fucking pervert. Fuck him. Forget what you're talking about. Well, one of them's trying to sue me, and the other one keeps saying he's not a criminal, yet live streamed with cocaine still up his nostrils. What a twat. Is she from the States? She is indeed. Been a while since I heard you sing the Rubber Ducky one. When somebody comes in with the name Rubber Ducky, you're going to sing Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Rubber Ducky, you're so fun. Is he still going? He's live. He's actually live. Right, Hold Sessions is actually live. There we go. He's really good at basketball despite being a short ass. I was short, but I was good at basketball. It's mostly because I could fucking run fast. My hand-eye coordination was pretty cool. She's a Yank. I was really good at basketball. Right, I read that. I forget what you're talking about. So many. He's just ended. Oh, you are joking. He's just ended. Could somebody private message Haunted Sessions and tell him he's a dick? Right, let's have a look what we got going on YouTube. So we'll probably have to just send people over to a video. Alright, can't see anybody live. Who's Jenny Twigs? Is it evidence for demon or just bad research? Zozo the Ouija board demon, a deep dive. Hey, should we do that? I've never heard of this. Jenny Twigs, Zozo the Ouija board demon, a deep dive. Is it evidence for demon or just bad research? She's got Twin Paranormal and Zach Bagans on the cover. Should we do that? Completely new channel. She's only got 683 views. Let's do something nice, shall we? Should we do something nice? Dark Carney, thank you for the 11 months. You bloody legend, you. Right, there we go. Have I pinned that now? I have. There we go. New channel. Obviously, I'm not recommending. It's just something to check out. It just caught my eye. Very small channel. Maybe interesting. So, thank you very, very much, everyone, for hanging around tonight, hanging out with us. I hope you've all had a fantastic live stream. I have. It's been amazing. I appreciate every single one of you, even the ones that have done nothing but insult me because I don't know how to read a fucking spirit level, and because I'm old, and all the other shit. Just came up with my suggested earlier. Hey, let's do something like... Tell a Beardo sent you when you go over there. Maybe it's a good channel. Anyway, thank you all very, very much. Have yourself a fantastic evening. Rubber Ducky, thank you for the membership. Much love to you all. Beardo, out.
When you feel like cutting down, the Beardo does a round and need a roll. Can I get a roll? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roll. Can I get a roll? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a Beardo whenever he's live. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Roll! You can get a roll. Roll! If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roll. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roll. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll.
I saw that. It's not my age. And it's not my fault. You have been rumbled.